Who asked for that? That scared the life out of me. Hello everybody, welcome to Chaz Draycott Media and welcome to another episode of Microsoft Flight Simulator. Today, as promised last time, we're back in Hotel Alpha, Lima Tango Foxtrot, the Airbus A321 of Wizz Air. This thing has the sharklets and the IAE engines on it, and it is mighty, mighty cool. We are at Aerodrome Podgorica, which is in Montenegro. Another beautiful flight from Montenegro ahead of us today. We're going from Montenegro, actually, this time, rather than to. We flew to Tivat in the past and had that weird RNAV approach, but this beautiful area is where we're starting our flight from today as we head up to Milan Malpensa. Thanks once again to Flynn Spain for chartering another flight today. I believe it's his second charter on the channel, and I'm very grateful for the support, so thank you, Flynn. We're on the ground at stand 4 in a very, very quiet aircraft. The first thing I'm going to do is connect to VATSIM. We're going to be 8 Foxtrot Sierra today in the Airbus A321 for Wizz Air. So Wizz Air 8 Foxtrot Sierra. Starting at stand 4. Don't think there's any aircraft around. I would be very surprised if there was, as it's a very, very quiet place to go flying from. I'm using my usual VATSIM scratch pad and my usual little checklist thing that I got off Flight Sim TO. And looking at Volanta, I'll show you, we're going to have some ATC today by the look of it. We've got Adria radar online over Bosnia and Herzegovina. We've got Croatia, Slovenia as well, and Montenegro, of course. So it could be the fact that we get some ATC, and because it's a radar or a centre, it's very busy up there. I'm excited to see whether that comes to fruition. Let's put the external power on. Let's put the outer fuel tanks on. Cruise supply goes on. Nav left, right and centre. Strobe goes to auto. Nav and logo light. No smoking signs go to auto, and we arm the emergency exitas. We will then head over to the EFB, and we will get the sim brief data in. There we go. Good stuff. We are 9 minutes ahead of schedule at the moment, so hopefully in the next 9 minutes we can get pushed back. It should take about 7 to align the IRS though, so we'll see how quickly we can go about that. And we're going to request boarding from GSX. We're not going to attach the tug just yet. We'll get everything prepared. We'll get the FMC all done. We'll do the init request. We can also go up top now and do our fire tests. Let's just make sure. Nice. 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 It's of no major concern in Flight Sim, but at the end of the day, I'd like to make sure that I've done it either way. So Wizz Air 8 Foxtrot Sierra is going in there. And let me just grab the cost index. I believe it is 15. No, it's 18 today, the cost index. And the flight level, the cruise flight level I've got written down on here is 340 today. That is very lovely. And then with the init B, we can just load the aircraft, get it loaded, send it to the MCDU with a big bump, and there that goes in. Cool. Then we go to the flight plan and we go to LYPG and we try and find our departure. We're going off of runway 18 today, although are we? Yeah, 18 is the better runway of the two. I had to change my arrival into Milan, so we'll go over that in a little bit. We're on the Nick 2 Golf departure today. There it is. There's no VIA or anything like that. And then LIMC at the moment, I've got it planned that we will be on the 35 right runway because there's a lot of other people that are using that runway at present. As you can see, there's the ATC that is online, but it looks like people have been using 35 right for arrivals. Yes, they have. So we're going to stick with that today. ILS Zulu for 35 right, and I can't remember the arrival. It's the Pexug 3 Echo that we're going to be doing today. Let's find that. There it is. Is there an approach via? Transition is inler. There it is. It's already got it in there, so that's absolutely fine. We'll then go to flight plan. We'll change this to plan up here. Ooh. Is there an aircraft about? What's the additional noise? Just had a quick look outside and it seems like there's not any other aircraft. We do have to open these doors manually, which really annoys me. But you can see the passengers coming out of the terminal, which is lovely to see. They're making their way over to the aircraft. Yeah, it just seemed like things got a little bit louder, that was all. So we'll go back to plan on here, and we'll just keep an eye on that screen up there, just to keep an eye on what happens. There's no discontinuities just yet by the look of it. Long straight line there. There's Pexug, and then we turn left before we head in. Okay, so no discontinuities. That's exactly what we want. Great news. Oh dear, whoa, hello. What was going on there? I have checked the frequency, by the way, of Adria radar, and it is 130.450. So we're going to put that in, just in case they're still online by the time we get into their airspace. While I am down here on the ground, we're going to make sure we're squawking 2000, put the predicted wind shear on. I'm going to lock the cabin door, but pretty sure it already is. I'm also going to put that on and turn the cabin volume down a little bit. Okay, smashing. Let's go on to the departure. Who asked for that? That scared the life out of me. Let's have a look at the Nick 2 Golf departure, shall we, and see what altitude we want. Initial climb clearance. Transition altitude is 10,000. So above 4,400, above 7,700 by Nick. So we'll go for 8. We'll put 8 in. And then once we go to climb, we'll then obviously sort the Q&H pressure out and put it into standard from there. What is the pressure at the moment? 1021 at the minute. Is it linked up? I'm pretty sure it was last time. Yes. That's what we like to see. And then we obviously, pull it to standard, square it back up, and then go back into 1021. Continuing on the checklist then, it seems like it's just down to doing our performance now, which we need to do on here. We'll calculate our takeoff performance, sync the final load sheet, sync the weather. Boom. Flap 2, V1 is 138 today. Let's go to perf. There it is, it has everything in there. Tasty. Okay. Hopefully we should be boarded soon. I think all the passengers are on. I think it's just down to the cargo now. Thanks once again, Flynn, for chartering this flight today. Really excited to be back in the A321. I knew that after doing my previous flight that I was going to be in it again, so I was really excited to get on with another flight in this magnificent beast. Hopefully we don't have anybody cutting in front of us today like we had last time. What are we on? The Nick 2 Golf. The IRS has just aligned. We've just seen that in the background, which is beautiful news. We can put the seatbelt signs on now as well, which we will do. Get everyone fully sat down. And in a moment, when GSX bongs for being completed, we will close these 2 cargo doors, and we'll get that door closed as well. And there we go, there is the bong from GSX. So both of those cargo doors can be closed. We'll now go up and start the APU. Master switch, and then start. I said, start. We'll put those central fuel tanks on, and in just a moment when the APU is available we will disconnect the external power, then we'll be able to switch over. Should be available any second now. It starts up quite quickly in the A321. I say that like it's different than the A320 and the 19. What else can we get rid of? We've got rid of chocks and cones, so that makes me happy. Then we just need to prepare for pushback. We've got APU available, so external power can go off, and we will also remove the GPU. We are 2 minutes behind schedule. Oh dear. Let's get ready for pushback, shall we? If I press that, it should close all the doors and get rid of the stairs and everything, and then we'll be good to go. Podgorica traffic, Wizz Air 8 Foxtrot Sierra, preparing to push back from stand 4, Podgorica. Is it Podgorica, is that how you say it? Or is it Podgorica or something daft? You know, or Podgorica. There go the stairs. Ground Force was the name of a gardening TV show in the UK, was it not? Okay, we'll put the beacon light on, and we just need to make sure everything else is set as well. Thrust levers are idle, APU is on, external power is disconnected. Yeah, cool. We'll put the APU bleed on now. Waiting for the ramp operative to get here, and he's not here. What on earth? Hello? Is he off having a dump or something? Oh, there's a bloke here. Oh, he's just one of the decorative ones that stands around. Ah! I've just thought, do we not push back here? I'm pretty sure this is an airport where we just taxi forward, isn't it? we don't need to worry about pushback and departure. Okay, so in that case, we're going to have the engine mode down here go to ignition, and we're going to start the left-hand engine first, which is going to be engine number uno. I was going to say, are our engines started? Those numbers confuse me. Let's start engine number 1. Okay, engine available on the left-hand engine, which is great news. So now we'll switch over and start up engine number 2.
Mask before helping others. If we land on water, take a life jacket from under your seat. Remove from the pouch and put it over.
Okay, and engine number 2 is now available as well. So the engine start switch can go back into the normal position. And let's go for our after start. So flaps get set. We're going to go to flaps 2. We're going to go to flaps 2. This was working before because I did a test when you weren't looking. My goodness me. So it seems like I've got a dodgy USB connection somewhere. Because there you go, look at all that. That hasn't switched my engines off, has it? No. We're all good. Okay, flaps 2, please. Thank you very much. What after that? We need to put the speed brakes to armed. We need to turn the APU bleed and the master switch off. Those two go off. Then we have the runway turn-offs and the nose light goes to taxi before we get moving. We're going to look at our taxi route down to the runway. We're going to runway 18 today, so we just need to go onto Mike and Golf. Let me write that down. Holding point Alpha via Mike and Golf. And we're going to be pushing back to... We're just going to be pushing back onto the ramp for this one. Podgorica traffic, Wizz Air 8 Foxtrot Sierra beginning to taxi to runway 18 via Mike and Golf. Parking brake comes off and we can push forward, turning as best we can over to the right hand side. This aircraft does have very good turning capabilities, and I'm going to go all the way around on myself here to get to this yellow line and then go back just to do that. I don't want to get to that yellow line at 90 degrees. We're going to hold short of the runway as well. It's going to be some lovely conditions as well, actually, because as you can see, there's a bit of a sunset going on at the moment. It's 3 o'clock in the afternoon here in the UK, but over here in Podgorica, it's, I think, 2 hours ahead. Looks like there's a bit of a ramp on the taxiway there. I did test this scenery before. This is one of the only flights where I've actually tested all the scenery. But there is a big old ramp here, which doesn't look too favourable. Oh god, that's steep. But we're alright. I was actually kind of worried that in a large aircraft like this it might bottom out. Okay, auto brakes to max. We'll ding dong the cabin and we will do a takeoff config test, which is normal. Okie dokie. We've got 8,000 in, ready to go. We'll put the landing lights on, put the runway turn-offs on, nose lights take off, the strobe goes on. Is the cabin ready yet? I wish it was, because I want to get straight on with this. There we go, cabin ready. Okay, and she's giving me a call now. Podgorica traffic, Wizz Air 8 Foxtrot Sierra departing runway 18. Okie dokie. Thanks once again, Flynn Spain, for chartering today. I hope this flight looks as pretty as I expect it to, with all of these hills and this lovely sunset over to our right hand side from this very unique airport in Montenegro. Let's power it up. Wait for it to spool. All good, let's go. Manflex SRS, no runway, but auto thrust is blue. 60, 70, 80 knots. Aircraft is feeling nice and straight. 100 knots. Quite a lower V-speed today than we had when we flew out of Berlin in the A321. Still having to rudder right a little bit. V1. Rotate. Fan-dabby-dozy. Positive rate of climb. Gear up. Fantastic start. Still flap 2. Beautiful view out of the right hand side, but we need to be looking forward and we need to be looking down at that screen. It's a little bit bright actually. Turn it down a little bit. I'm going to turn the standby down as well because it's very bright in the middle. That's maybe a bit much.
Podgorica traffic, Wizz Air 8 Foxtrot Sierra, passing 1,500 feet.
Okay, lever into climb. Oh yeah, it buzzsaw down. Tivat isn't too far away actually from here. It's just over the hills to our right hand side. It's really not too far away at all. We can go up a notch of flaps soon. We're going to start our right hand turn any moment now. Unfortunately we don't get to go over the water ahead of us. It looks mighty beautiful though, doesn't it? Look at that. What a great place to go flying. Not normally somewhere you'd want to go flying as a pilot. There's loads of hills and mountains about, but oh, I've overdone it a bit on the turn. I really did lob the stick over to the right just then. Go up a notch on the flaps. Flap 1. Look at that. Oh, it's so pretty. Flaps clean. We've got a restriction of 230 knots. It's hard to ignore that sunset. God, it really wants us banking round. Big 180 degree turn. Straight away. Sorry, I'm wiggling the mouse about here because I'm ready to look down at the screen, but we should be starting to level out now. Let's just look at it in a bit more detail. Here we go. Ooh, hello. Alpha floor is again creeping up. It did that on the previous flight. Now we'll be leveling out. Beautiful. Okay, let's put the autopilot in and we will do our after takeoff checklist. So we can disarm these speed brakes. We need to put that into TA and RA. I forgot about that for just a moment. We need to also turn the runway turn-offs and nose light off. Landing lights stay on up to 10,000 feet. Let's put that on 80. And yeah, packs should have gone back on because they were never off. Tasty. This will look good for some beauty shots, so here they are. What a stunning start to this flight, eh? Gorgeous. We're at 8,000 feet already. We've got a little crosswind at the moment, but we're about to make our left turn here at Dan and go down this sort of valley. We are going to change into standard pressure already though, and then we're going to get on our climb to 34,000 feet, yes. Let's get on the climb, because soon we will go into Adria radar airspace. Let me show you. We're just down here, making our turn left here over Danilovgrad, and then we're going to go over, what is that, Niksic, and then up to Gakmo, and then we're going to enter their airspace. We've got Milan approach, but it's not Milan, oh no it is. We've got Malpensa approach online. This could be spicy. Aircraft is once again climbing like an absolute mother. We're going to turn the seatbelt signs off now that we're high up enough. We're also going to put the landing lights off because we're about to get up to 10,000 feet. What a fantastic, fantastic start to our flight. Beautiful. Just making sure we've still got the frequency ready to go to, and for some reason, no we don't. It's 13, oh, what was it? 130450. Why has that changed? Any idea? We've got 130450 ready now, so we can change over to that as soon as we need to. We're nearing 15,000 feet, and it is absolutely stunning up here. Another beautiful flight. I didn't plan for it to look like this either, to be honest with you. It's just a little bit later in the day to when I normally do them. Usually my flights start between sort of 10 AM or 12, sort of midday here in the UK, but this time we've gotten in the air just after 3 PM in the afternoon, so Yeah, especially in winter as well. We're going to get a lot of these sunset and sunrise flights now going forward. My God. Okay, we've received the beep from Adria Radar. They're requesting that we contact them.
Bravo, Adria Radar identified. Expect runway 05 split.
Let's just wait our turn.
30, clear to land, Croatia to Bravo.
Adria Radar, good evening. Was 8 Foxtrot Sierra with you, climb into 34,000 feet.
The 8 Foxtrot Sierra, the Bardan, Adria Radar identified. Proceed direct Rotar, set to go 5221.
Sorry, could I get that direct to again? Apologies.
The 8 Foxtrot Sierra, Rotar, Romeo, Oscar, Tango, Alfa Romeo.
Direct to Rotar, thank you very much. What was the squawk, please?
5221.
Squawk 5221 for Wizz Air 8 Foxtrot Sierra.
Okay, so direct to Rotar. God, I really mucked that up, didn't I? So we're going to turn left now, and we're going to get the squawk in, 5221. And there goes the squawk, flipping heck, Chaz. Make a meal of that. There we go.
Serbia 329 on contact, split on 120, decimal 875, goodbye.
Contact 120.
I've just had a thought. Did he give me clearance to climb to a certain flight level? I didn't really hear him. I've got my game turned up a lot louder than I used to, and I think maybe I need to turn it down a little bit just to be sure that I can definitely hear ATC, because it is loud in here. I wonder if that's a little bit irresponsible of me.
The 8 Foxtrot Sierra, stop climb flight level 330.
Flight level 330 with 8 Foxtrot Sierra.
Level 615, standard descent initially flight level 340.
Okay. Interesting. Just to show you as well, this is the waypoint we got to. We were going to Gakmo and then down this way, but we are going in a massive straight line all the way up here to Rotar and then out of his airspace. Mad. Long straight line. Not much of a crosswind at the moment, just 20 knots as we head up past 29,000 feet. So it really isn't affecting us very much at all. It's nice and chill up here at present. It's just about 50 to 60 miles before we get to the top of climb. Actually, we can have a look on here, can we not? 49. And then we have a long time to the top of descent, 4 p.m. UTC, and it is currently 3:17 UTC. I didn't start the clock, but oh well. The flight time today, by the way, is 2 hours 6 minutes block time, 1 hour 38 air time. This guy's really good, and they have to be for these centre and radar controllers because they cover such a massive area. I mean, look, he's doing all of this area here, which is huge. And there's a lot of airports and big airports in there as well. Split in particular has Tower online. There's a lot of all this lot. Was that me? Was I talking over him?
Is there 8 Foxtrot Sierra, climb flight level 340?
Climb level 340 for Wizz Air 8 Foxtrot Sierra, sorry.
No worries, it is not a 6159, continue descent flight level 120.
Whoops. This is the problem when you're trying to do content and listen out for radio commands. I'm trying to be a good boy. Okay, we're getting to within 34,000 feet just now. Getting up to our cruising altitude on our way up to Milan. Oh, this might be why he told us to sort our climb out, because it's an aircraft just going past us over there. That is, I believe, Wizz Air Malta 6159er going across the front of our nose. Such a beautiful place to go flying, this is. Really is. It's absolutely awesome. There's some great sights when you go flying on the sim, but yeah, this area of the world has always been pretty when we've been here. We're now at cruise, so I'm now going to put in some beauty shots for you, of course, and show off the aircraft in this fantastic looking set of conditions, and I'll just have to sit by and wait, obviously, for commands and things from ATC, so enjoy.
They are ready, good day, Delta Bravo Echo Romeo, climb out of 140 to 200 inbound Bingley.
Delta Bravo Echo Romeo, the Bardan, Adria Radar identified, climb flight level 320.
two aircraft in very close proximity to us here. Look, we've got an aircraft just above up there, and we also have an aircraft over to our right hand side. Let's have a look at who they are. One of them is D Beer, which is a Challenger 750, and then the other one, I think, Finnair 46 Juliet, I think it might be. Ah, that is Finnair 46 Juliet, and then Beer is that one. There's lots going on here though, it's really cool this. Lovely.
Flight level 210.
Descending flight level 210, Lufthansa Lima Whiskey.
Is that 8 Foxtrot Sierra, monitor advisory 122.8, goodbye.
Over to 122.8, thanks very much for your service, have a good evening.
You too.
Okay, so over to 122.8 we go, and yeah, not long now until the descent actually. We have 119 miles still. We are due in at 16:04 UTC, so in about 15 to 20 minutes time. I've just stayed here for the whole time. Usually I'll go away and get a drink or whatever, but as I've been in quite busy ATC airspace for a while, I've sat here and I've enjoyed this beautiful view over to the left hand side with the sunset, and now I'm going to go and get myself a new drink, and yeah, I'll just chill out for a moment, then we'll come back in and we'll prepare for the descent. Okay, we're now 50 miles from the top of our descent, so we're going to prepare everything before we begin heading down. So, the first thing we need to do is obviously get the information into the perf page in here. We need to put the destination data in. So the QNH, let's just refresh this and get the refresh on the arrival METAR. Today, oh dear, that's not good. I do have it on Volanta. Oh no. Right, we've got ATIS on, that's probably why. Runway is 35 right. Okay, variable at 2 knots, so the winds are 000 at 02, so no wind whatsoever. We have 13 degrees and it's QNH 1016, so QNH is 1016. Sorry, I said that the wrong way around then, didn't I? QNH. Let's have a look at the minimums as well. Let's grab them from the chart here. Minimums today at 891 barometrics. Let's pop them in there. And it is runway 35 right that we're going to be landing on today. So we need to have a look at the arrival and check the altitude that we're going to get down to. 4,000 feet. 6,000 and 4,000 are the restrictions all the way in. So we're going to ask the aircraft to go down to 4,000 feet when we head in. We're going to begin with an open descent, and then we're going to take it into a managed descent, and we might be able to cut a few track miles off this arrival when it begins, so yeah, we should be alright there. We're going to turn that down to 40. I'm also going to change the pressure as well. What was it, 1016? There we go, we'll go back into standard pressure. Lovely. I was just looking on the Volanta on here, and the only other aircraft we might have to deal with, we're here. The only other one is this one, Singapore 377. They're also going into Milan. But I think our route is going to be a little bit more fiddly than theirs. They're probably going to go a bit more straight in, so should be okay. Again though, massive thank you to Flynn Spain for chartering this flight today. It's been absolutely beautiful so far, and I'm looking forward to what the landing in Milan is going to be like. We will pick a stand as well actually at Milan. Let's just zoom all the way out. I'll tell you what, let's do this. Where's the airport? Oh, it's here. No it's not, it's over here. Flipping heck. Wait, no it's not. What am I doing? So we're going to stop and park. I wanted to go over here. We'll go 3, 5... Oh no, that's for heavies. No, let's park at a gate. We're at stand 4 earlier, so let's go 410 on the way, excuse me, on the way in. And we should be taxiing in there. Ground is online, by the way, but yeah, I'll wait for them to tell us where we're going to be taxiing in today. Okay, we're about 10 miles away from top of descent now, so I'm going to pull it to an open descent on here. Oh, we've had an aircraft just go past on our right hand side while I'm distracted. Who was that? Wizz Air Malta 2334 going to Budapest from Milan, where we're going now actually. Sorry, open descent. Okay, so our descent has begun. We are below profile. We are, in terms of distance from the airport, 150 miles away. I'm going to put landing system on now, nice and early. It knows what the frequency should be, it'll pick it up a bit closer to. I'm going to put seatbelt signs on as well, if I can click the actual switch, get people sat down. Aircraft just below us here going across. Try and figure out who that is. No chance. Again, look at this sunset. This is, oh my god, this is another flight where I advocate for the fact that we need to fly in clouds. It's beautiful. That'll probably be, yes, 126750. 126750.
To the Delta flight
And
level
it is
35.
Milano radar.
With 5 Hotel Lima, Milano certified, crossing flight level 260, proceed Sierra Roma November, then UNDAP, expect LS Zulu 35.
This guy sounds like he's going to be able to understand.
Good 5 Hotel Lima, descend in Express ILS from Zulu, center flight level in 80.
Correct, because I descend, you're very high.
Good 5 Hotel Lima, I know I was very high. I'm very high indeed.
Airwings 9800, Milano wind calm, and 28 clear to land.
128, ciao, find time for the speed.
Milano radar, good evening. Was 8 Foxtrot Sierra with you?
08 Foxtrot Sierra, Milano, good evening. Cleared Pexug 3 Echo arrival. Expect LS Zulu 35 right. Descent flight level 120.
Cleared to the Pexug 3 Echo arrival for runway 35 right. Descend flight level 120. Was 8 Foxtrot Sierra.
Wonderful. I got that one right. Okay, we'll go for a managed descent. The aircraft will shallow out a little bit because we've descended quite early here, to say the least. And we'll soon get into this arrival.
Fly Hotel Lima, Milano, where are you going?
We go to 5 Hotel Lima, we are directing to in M Mike Lima 708. We probably need to go around though.
Yeah, okay. From that position, turn right and fly heading 200, please. Heading 200, vectoring LS Zulu 35.
In Sugar 5 Hotel Lima, turn in left heading 200.
Oh, that's Speedbird
Sorry,
5
turn
Hotel
right
Lima.
200, right 200.
Oh, he's going into that airport there. Oh, full named him. Oh, I'm sorry, Oscar. Look at this. It's gorgeous.
With the 8 Foxtrot Sierra, proceed direct to Mike Charlie 761.
Direct to Mike Charlie 761 for Wizz Air Foxtrot Sierra.
Mike Charlie 761.
Correct, and with the 8 Foxtrot Sierra, speed 250 knots or less.
Speed 250 knots or less, 8 Foxtrot Sierra.
Okay, let's reduce that speed. Let's put some speed brakes out to help it as well. And we are going to go Mike Charlie 761. That one. Cool. Starting our left turn now.
With the 5 Hotel Lima, expedite descent. You're not descending. Descend 2,000 feet per minute, at least.
This guy's not having a good day.
Sugar 5 Hotel Lima, I am descending as far as I can. I've got max speed brakes out. I'm descending at in 2,000 feet a minute.
Okay, so cancel speed restrictions. With the 5 Hotel Lima, descend 5,000 feet, QNH 1016.
Oh, he's not replying. This is absolutely gorgeous here.
With the 5 Hotel Lima, Milano. With the 8 Foxtrot Sierra, descend altitude 6,000 feet, QNH 1016.
Down to 6,000 feet, QNH 1016 was 8 Foxtrot Sierra.
Correct, speed now 230 knots.
Speed 230.
Let's get some speed brake out, slow it down a little bit. Tasty.
Speedbird 5 Hotel Lima Milano.
Oh dear.
Speedbird 5 Hotel Lima Milano. Wizz Air 8 Foxtrot Sierra descend 3,000 feet.
Down to 3,000 feet, Wizz Air 8 Foxtrot Sierra.
I was taking a screenshot, sorry.
The wrong side.
Look at
we
this.
just cross on it right now?
Oh, they've
Okay,
oh, this guy's having a bad day. Ooh, Milan Centre's just come online as well. Just above all of this.
Wizz Air 8 Foxtrot Sierra after Mike Charlie
no.
761, direct inler.
Direct inler from Mike Charlie 761 for Wizz Air 8 Foxtrot Sierra.
God, he's really taking a chunk off of our arrival here. So we need to put inler after this. So we need to go here. Where's inler? Wow, so inler. Where can we put that?
5 Hotel Lima Milano.
Uh-oh.
5 Hotel Lima, can you hear me?
Oh, here we go.
5 Hotel Lima, I can hear you now, and turn left and fly heading 090, vector LS Zulu runway 35, descend 5,000 feet.
I can't remember
Hotel Lima, turn left
how
onto heading
you
090,
change it to
turn down to
be
5,000 feet.
like move the waypoint up.
Foxtrot Sierra, resume standard speed for the approach.
Resume standard speed for the approach, was that for 8 Foxtrot Sierra?
Correct. You are still very high, so after my Charlie 761, better to proceed direct inler.
Direct inler after 761, okay. Wizz Air 8 Foxtrot Sierra.
Speedbird 5 Hotel Lima, your connection is very, very bad, so I don't know.
Okay,
Anyway,
we'll put the landing lights on.
left at 090.
Speedbird 5 Hotel Lima, I know I'm trying to sort it out.
So after Mike Charlie 761, we should. We need to slow down really. So we're at Mike Charlie 761 now.
Wizz Air 8 Foxtrot Sierra via inler, clear LS Zulu 35 right, report established, number 2.
Cleared on the ILS Zulu for 35 right via inler, Wizz Air 8 Foxtrot Sierra.
So we need to go direct, and then we need to go down to inlet. Direct. Let's turn it right. We can go flap 1, which will hopefully help us. But we're going on a bit of a ride here, to say the least. Okay, let's keep the speed brakes out for a little bit. We're going to put the auto brakes on low because it's a very long runway here at Milan Malpensa. And let's check the rest of the before landing checklist. We've got basically everything all sorted. We've just done the auto brakes, we've got landing lights, speed brakes are still out, we need to check the cabin. Okay, we've caught back up to profile now, which is great.
5 Hotel Lima Milano, you are not following my instructions.
The 5 Hotel Lima, I am trying to, I just had my computer just had a attack. So I'm going on course now.
Oh, not great wording.
Okay, descend 3,000 feet. And are you able to proceed direct to Sorop?
Cabin secured.
The 5 Hotel Lima, descend to 5,000 feet, direct. What?
Secured. There's a lot of
Now
weather.
descend 3,000 feet, direct to Sorop, Sierra, Oscar, Romeo, Oscar, Papa.
We are not too far away now, so we're going to reduce the speed. We're going to go down to 180 knots. Runway in sight. Wow.
The 5 Hotel Lima, I am not seeing that.
Okay, maintain present heading, descend. You are climbing instead of descending. You are not flying. You cannot fly. So this cannot be done here online. So as a
It's the 5 Hotel Lima, I am descending right now. I'm sorry about
on the
this.
glide slope.
It's
On
very
the
loud in my
localizer.
computer, and I've regained control. So I'm back on track.
And we are established.
this is a mess because you are at flat level 100 where you should be at 3,000 feet. So this is not the way to go.
Oh, this guy's not happy.
Wizz Air 8 Foxtrot Sierra Milano, confirm established.
Just established now on 35 right, ILS Zulu, runway 35 right for Wizz Air 8 Foxtrot Sierra.
Why did I say so much?
Wizz Air 8 Foxtrot Sierra, roger, contact tower, 128.35, ciao.
128.35, thanks for your service, see you soon.
128.
Lima, I am turning left on heading 090.
I want to listen to this guy.
Down to 3,000 feet.
Okay, please do it.
12835. Come on, scroll, pig.
Malpensa Tower, Wizz Air 8 Foxtrot Sierra with you, runway 35 right, fully established.
Wizz Air 8 Foxtrot Sierra, Malpensa Tower, going 35 right, 59, wind calm.
Splits on 35 right, wind calm, Wizz Air 8 Foxtrot Sierra.
Okay, we are going way too fast.
2,500.
We need speed brakes out here. Come on, plane. Slow down. Slow down. We're flap 2. Seatbelt signs. Yeah, they're on. Flaps 3. Flaps full. Gear down. Let's arm the speed brakes. Landing gear is down, flaps are full. We're good to go. Flipping heck. He really threw us under the bus there, didn't he, with that short arrival? He was not having a good time with that young lad in Speedbird. I'll keep my eye on him on Volanta and see whether he got down at all, but he had a very difficult time, didn't he? Here we go then. About to get the 1,000 call out.
1,000.
And there it is. Let's fly it in. It's been a beautiful flight, but it's, yeah, been a bit of a busy one, to say the least. We're a little bit above the glide slope at the moment, but I'd rather be above it than too low. Hands on the throttles now and not on the mouse.
500.
Looking out the window. Says on the pappies that we're too low. There we go. It's more like it.
100 above.
Bit high.
Minimum.
Continue.
Everyone, apologies. Afternoon, here
It's loud.
821. We are currently approaching Gulf Whiskey and we are fully ready for departure.
20. Retard.
Oh, tasty. Into reverse. Full reverse. We're not going to make it off this high speed here, but we can surely make it off the next one. Come on, come on. Yeah, we're going to go off here. Manual braking, reverse is stowed. Wow. Come on, turn.
Wizz Air 8 Foxtrot Sierra, continue taxi via Echo Mike, hold short of 35 left.
Continue taxi via Echo Mike, hold short of 35 left.
Okay, speed brakes away. Flaps up. Where's Echo Mike? Okay, so we're going in a straight line over here. Good lord. Right, taxi light on, landing lights come off. Runway turn-offs come off. APU is going to come on. Wow. Suddenly got very busy today, didn't it?
Wizz Air Foxtrot Sierra, cross 35 left, Whiskey Sierra, stand 602.
Cross 35 left via Whiskey and Sierra to stand 602 with 8 Foxtrot Sierra.
Whiskey and then Sierra. So we need to cross, get on with it. It's been a bit flat out this, hasn't it? Trying to do it for content and do it all on your own is a bit nuts. Okay. Crossing 35 left. Strobe needs to go back to auto, and then we're going to go left onto Whiskey. For some reason there's like dual lines, and I don't know why. There's like dual markings, like they're over the top of the old ones. So we're going stand 602 instead of 410 as we planned for. Terminal 1, 602. Oh yes, fantastic. So it's our second right after this, I've just figured out. Okay, so it's our next right after this. So we've got the APU started. That's all good and golden. What else? We need to do predicted wind shear coming off. That's fine. We've got TA. I think we're all good. So this is Sierra, the next taxiway on our right. It says there on the sign. I don't think there's anything else to do now. Yeah, we're all good. It's just a case of now shutdown checklist when we stop. Thanks again, Flynn Spain, for chartering this today. This has been a real challenge, to say the least, this one. Not that you knew about all the ATC and stuff we'd have on today. Look, there's like 2 airports on top of each other. I wondered why it all looked a bit weird when I loaded in earlier. We've got runway turn-offs on? Yeah, we do. We don't need them on anymore. 510, 604. We're 602 over here. Slow it down. Turn her in. Taxi light comes off. Let's hopefully get some numbers or some form of autogate. There it is. It's just very low on the ground. Why are they down there? Ah, way over. Way overshot. Goodness me, that was awful. Okay, so after we have come to a stop, parking brake goes on. Yep, nose light and everything is off. All of that. APU bleed needs to come on. We then need to come down and shut down engines. So engine 2 and then engine number 1. Now that the engines are off, we can turn off the seatbelt signs, turn off the beacon light, and then sort out the fuel pumps up top. We will go across from left to right. We will request deboarding. I think it's already done it, hence why it came up on its own. Where are you going? And here we are on the ground then at Milan Malpensa. Thank you so much to Flynn Spain for chartering this today. I really hope you've enjoyed this one. This has been very busy with a lot of ATC on, but still, it's been a good challenge, and it's, you know, tested out the fact that I can do it all single-handedly while also communicating with ATC and trying to make it look pretty for a video. There's still a few more charters to come after this. I don't know when I'm next in the A321, but I'll have to have a check. As ever though, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you in the next one. Have a good day.